Hey, in this video, I'll show you many different logos, and your task is to recognize them. Don't forget to keep your score. And let's go! At first, I'll be showing you two versions of a logo. One is real, and one is fake. You have to find the real one. Like for example, where is the real 7-Eleven logo? This one. It was easy, right? It'll get a bit harder later, but for now, where is the logo of BTS, a South Korean boy band? It's the one on the right. What do you say about Kroger? Do you see the one and only? Here it is. Next up on my list is Tommy Hilfiger. What do you say? This one, of course. Now it's everyone's favorite Pokemon. Where's the one? It's the left one. What about Sweet Tarts? Do you remember the logo well? That's the one. Fila, an Italian sports brand. Which one is it? Here, the one on the right is right. Which Costco logo is the real one? This one. Now it's Brock's turn. Do you pick the left one? You're golden. GameStop. Where is the logo? Here's the right one. Jimmy Choo, a fancy brand of fancy shoes. Can you find the logo? Right here. Any thoughts on L'Oreal? This is the one. A bit hard to figure out, but I believe in you. It's Pez. Here it is. Skittles. Which color should the candy on top of the eye be? What? You never paid attention to it? Weird. But if you said red, you guessed it right. Yonex. What do you think? What's the right logo? It's the left one. Next up, Aldi. What do you say? Yeah, this one. Try it. Find Kappa's correct logo. Now that's the one. Lots of people adore Mike and Ike. Are you one of them? Anyway, try to find their logo. Here's the original one. Do you see the correct Brielle logo? They specialize in jewelry and watches. pick the left one. Up next, Marriott Hotels. Can you find the correct one? Here's the right one. What about Giorgio Armani? It's the one on the right. Another one for you, Albertsons. Which one is the one? Here it is, the left one. Will you know what the right logo is for Guerlain? This one. Did you get it? Next up, Sixlets. Do you see the one? It's the left one. Now, pick the correct Mygere logo. That's the one. Valentino logo. It's your choice. Hit it. Here's the one. What are your thoughts? What is the right logo for MAC Cosmetics? That's the one. This one might be a bit hard, but I'm sure you'll recognize it. Hyatt Hotels. Where's the right logo? Here it is, the left one. Let's change the task a bit. Now there's going to be no right and wrong. I'll show you a logo and you just have to remember which company it is. Let's start easy and work it up to harder tasks. What does this W stand for? Of course, it's Walgreens. What about this one? It's Kangaroos. Surprise! Can you recognize this man? It wasn't too hard. Mr. Muscle, of course. What about this one? That's Fendi. Any ideas here? Betty Crocker. Another one for you. What do you say? That's Dettol. Don't lose focus and try to recognize this one. Of course, it's Starburst. Normally, you don't eat it, but it's famous. That's Pedigree, the dog food. Now, what's this brand? Vanish. Okay, what about this one? Faber-Castell. They produce your pencils. What about this black head silhouette? That's Schwarzkopf, a shampoo brand. This one is well known. Do you recognize it? That's Nestle. It's getting harder now, but I know you believe in yourself. What's this brand? Kuwait. They make rings and jewelry. What do you say here? Estee Lauder, a makeup brand. It might be hard to recognize, but you definitely know it. What is it? Maped. They make school supplies. I bet this one is way too easy. What is it? That's Domestos. I keep giving you a break. What's this brand? Airwick. Can you recognize it just from the frame? Lowe's, of course. What are your thoughts on this one? It's John Hardy. Not everyone will know, but let's give it a try. Game Freak, a video game developer company. You know this logo, I think. Sif. If you didn't get it right, I bet you aren't the one to clean the house. Can you recognize it? It's Wyndham, a hotel chain. Let's keep going, like this one. What is it? Darden Restaurants. What is this curve? That's Sephora. Any ideas here? Givenchy. Do you recognize this triangle? It's Guess, of course. Moving on, what is this logo? Choice, another famous hotel chain. Oh, this one is hard. Looks super fancy. What is it? That's the official logo of MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. What's your guess here? Sakura Color Products Corporation. What are your thoughts? What does this one stand for? Clorox. Another fancy logo. What do you say? Obviously, that's another university. This time, it's Berkeley. Do you know what this is? Godiva. What is your best guess here? Sperry, a shoe brand. What about this cactus? Where is it from? That's the logo of Rite Aid. This one is famous. I think you should know it. Hilton Hotels. Did you get it right? Think carefully. Can you drag this piece out of your memory? Lindt, a chocolate brand. Where is this little bear from? That's Toos. Now it's time for level impossible. I'll show you just parts of a logo, and you have to guess the brand. I only have 10 for you, but they can be really hard. But let's start out easy. What is it? Sour Patch Kids. What do you think this is? That's a part of the Caterpillar logo. Where is this mountain from? Evian, a brand of bottled water. Did you recognize it? What about this one? Whole Foods, of course. Do you recognize this red bow? That's Haribo, your favorite gummy bears. Okay, what about this one? PetSmart. Now it's getting harder, but it's just 4 more to go. What's this? Timberland. Okay, what about this part of some logo? Which one? Burberry. This says D. It's a hint. Do you know the rest? Diadora, a sports clothing brand, Italian. That's probably the hardest one. What is it? Bulgari. They produce jewelry and watches. So, what's your score? Let me know in the comments. The apples on these logos are both half-eaten, but which one is the one we need? Ah, I see. I eat apples starting from that side too. One of the most famous jeans manufacturers. Can you recognize its logo? Yep, it's the one on the right. Well, I know little about gas and oil, but when I look at these logos, I might know the answer. Oh, I was right. How about you? I'm sure you know Fila, a popular sportswear manufacturer. But do you know its logo just as well? The correct logo is this one. Can you figure out which logo belongs to LG, an electronics manufacturer from South Korea? Exactly. It's the logo on the left. Coca-Cola or Coca-Cola? And the answer is Coca-Cola. I'm kidding. The logo on the left is the correct one. Yummy! I'm sure you'll get this one right in no time. Oops, I thought the Oreo logo was a bit more curved. Now we'll find out how often you watch MTV. Apparently, I watch it often enough. It took me a whole minute to figure out the difference between these two. Have you noticed it? The correct logo is the one on the left. A green heart or a red one? That is the question. The real logo that reminds me of this delicious flame-grilled chicken is on the left. Wow, this one's pretty tricky. Now I'll be sure to remember what the logo of my favorite pizza place looks like. Unfortunately, I'm more of a tea person, but what about you, coffee lovers? I knew it was this one. So how often do you visit Taco Bell restaurants? Let's see. The correct logo is on the left. What's your favorite web browser? If it's Chrome, you won't have any problems finding the correct logo, right? Well, hope you got it right. Let's play with colors, shall we? What's the correct little logo? Most of the letters of its name are blue, with only the I being red. Now I think you simply can't get the McDonald's logo wrong. Yep, it's the one with its middle part not touching the ground. One of these logos seems off to me. Which one? And the correct logo is the one on the right. Can you recognize the correct Wendy's logo? That was kinda tricky, but I picked the left one, and my guess was correct. Something's off with one of these logos, but you'll have to puzzle it out on your own. Yep, Citroen has 2, not 3 upward-facing arrows on its logo. I guess I need to do my laundry more often. This way, I'd know the correct logo for this washing powder. Green at the top, red at the bottom. Got it. Another producer of yummy stuff, but which logo is correct? One trip to the kitchen and I found out that the logo on the right is the one Cadbury uses. How often do you go to Aldi? Let's check. The correct logo is the one on the left. It's all about colors and donuts. The correct logo of Dunkin' Donuts is on the left. Do you like creating and sharing short videos? Then you must know which TikTok logo is the right one. Did you pick the one on the left? Then you totally nailed it. I use this messenger often enough to know the correct logo. And you? No, really? I was sure it was the one on the left. Can you figure out which one is the correct NASA logo? I see, no yellow, got it. I'm sure this one is going to be a piece of cake for you. Which Mercedes logo is correct? This one, good job. Do you know what the Rolex logo looks like? This crown is the one we need. One of the most popular drinks all over the world, but which logo is right? the one on the left. How often do you eat burgers? Let's find out. It seems I should treat myself to burgers more often. Another tricky question for coffee fans. Which Starbucks logo looks real? It's the one on the left. Now the Lacoste logo. Which crocodile belongs here? Right! The crocodile on the left looks too spiky to decorate your polo shirt. The next task is really tough. Which is the correct PayPal logo? Look, the first part of the word is darker than the second. KFC and its logo. Do you remember which is the one? It's the logo on the left. Look at the apron and the stripes on it. Hey, what's going on? This test is getting harder and harder. The correct logo is the one on the left. If you've ever rented an apartment on Airbnb, you probably know the company logo, right? The logo on the left is the correct one. How about another car manufacturer? The correct Honda logo is on the left. Social media fans, use your superpowers. Who would have thought? I'm definitely not an Insta person. A tiny twittering bird, but which one is on the Twitter logo? Yep, the one on the left is too fluffy. I've been to Subway hundreds of times, never knew their logo could be so confusing. The correct logo is the one on the right. I mean, they're both colorful and look like a real thing. I cheated by Googling the Google logo. Ha ha ha. I'm sure you'll solve this one hands down. And of course, the real Adidas logo is on the left. Wait, are they even different? Ah, it's all about the antenna. The one on the left is the correct Android logo. Nutella, the world's most beloved hazelnut spread. Do you recognize its real logo? Of course it's the one on the right. Ah, this is a tough one. Gotta go and check. Does it count as cheating? So, Puma's cat is jumping to the left. Good to know. Kentucky Fried Chicken was founded in 1930. It's been around for 92 years. But can you tell which one of these logos is the correct one? Yes, here's the one. What about Pringles? What's the correct logo? This one right here. Costco logo. What's your guess? You got it. Next up, Taco Bell. What's the correct logo? It's this one. Oreo is the best-selling cookie brand in the whole world. Do you think you can find the correct logo here? Okay, that was easy. It's this one. Doritos. Right or left? Yep, it's the left one. Haribo is a German brand, and it's 101 years old, so it's older than KFC. You see it all the time on your gummy bears packs. Find the correct logo now. Here it is. Burger King, or as it's known in Australia, Hungry Jack's. Yeah, copyright laws made them change the name, but the question is, where is the one? Found it! A lot of people love them, and you're probably one of them. But do you know the logo well enough? It's this one with a silhouette. Definitely makes it cooler. Fanta isn't even in the top 15 best-selling soda drinks, but you can't deny that it's famous, so what's the correct logo? Here it is! A place where you can literally get anything, so find the right store to go to. Yes, of course, it's this one. What's the correct Wendy's logo? This one, right! Did you know that NASA is short for the National Aeronautics and Space Administration? Good for you, but what's their correct logo? It's this one. I'm having some hardcore flashbacks here. Sesame Street has been running since 1969, so it's been around since your parents were little. We know it all too well, but what is the correct logo? It's this one, 123 Sesame Street. Very easy to remember. What is the correct Ralph Lauren logo? You got it! However fancy iPhones and Apple OS might be, Android still owns about 70% of the market. So what's the correct logo? This one here. I know. Switching colors is a hard game, but you see it so often that you can just trust your instincts to pick the right one. Yes, this one right here. You got it. What's the correct Walmart to go shopping at? Can't confuse this one with anything else. What's the correct logo here? Here it is. Amazon started out as a garage bookstore in the 90s. Now it sells almost everything, and everyone knows it. So can you find the correct logo? It's this one. What's the correct Huawei logo? This one right here. The ancient Olympic Games were staged in Olympia, but the first modern ones were held in 1896 in Athens, Greece. This one's tough. What's the correct logo? This is the one. The voice, left or right? What do you say? It's the right one. Snickers is the best-selling candy bar in the world. What's the correct logo? This one here. eBay often helps you out, but can you find its correct logo? Yeah, it's right here. What do you say about this one? 7-Eleven? Here it is, of course. Paramount gave us so many cool movies, and you've seen their logo hundreds of times. Not for too long, though. Was it enough for you to spot the correct one? This is the one. There's just one mountain. Can you find the correct Puma logo? That's the one. What about Adobe? Can you spot it? It's right here. Here comes a trickier one. What do you gotta say? Gotcha. It's this one. Whether you're a FIFA kind of person or the Sims kind of person, you sure have something to thank Electronic Arts for. What's the correct logo, by the way? This is the one. Skoda is a Czech company, and at first they were producing bikes. Now they make cars as well. What's the correct logo? Here it is. Shazam helped you find that cool song so many times, but do you remember their logo? Here it is. Here comes your language study buddy, Duolingo. What's the correct logo here? It's this one. Google Drive is up next. You use it all the time. Just trust your gut. That's the one. Can you spot the correct Flickr logo? Here it is. Hasbro was founded in Rhode Island by three brothers in 1923. At first, they were selling textile remnants. Now, they sell toys and games. What's the correct logo? It's this one. Your Uber is here. Make sure to pick the right one. Here it is. The game is getting wild. Sorry. If you don't know, just try to guess. This is the one. Even if you're not a hardcore Minecraft player, you must know because it's just too popular. Can you find the right logo? It's this one. What's the correct NBC logo? Yeah, it's the one on the right. What about Levi's? This is the one. What's the logo of The Incredibles? Yeah, from that cool Pixar movie. What's the correct logo? This one. You're my hero. What about the logo of Captain America? Which one is correct? Yeah, this is the one. Okay, the last one for today. Show me the true Pandora. Yes, here it is. Great job.
Facebook, left or right? The right one is correct. What about YouTube? You probably see this logo every day. It's the first logo. Look at these two Cheetos logos. Can you spot the fake one? It's over here. The letters should have orange outlines instead of red. Now, let's make the task a little harder. Which one of these Burger King logos is original? Logo 3. What about Pizza Hut? There it is. Any ideas about KFC? Logo 4 is correct. Let's move on to Starbucks. There's only one original logo among these 4 options. Which one? The first one. What about Lipton? Logo 2 is correct. It has the right shade of yellow. And which one of these M&M's logos truly exists? Logo 2. Can you find the original Bounty logo? The third option is correct. You've probably been to IKEA at least once in your lifetime, but do you remember its logo? The fourth one. Can you recognize Colgate? Alright, it's the first logo. What about Oral-B? The second one is correct. Can you spot the original Blendamed? There it is. Enough with toothpaste. Now let's move on to Garnier. What's your choice? The third option is correct. Can you find the original Sephora logo? Logo 3 is correct. What about Maybelline? Any ideas? Here it is. Can you recognize the original NYX logo? The second one is correct. Can you find the original Visa logo? Don't peep into your wallet. Here it is. I bet you'll recognize Google even with your eyes closed. The second option. Can you find the original Apple? Here it is. What about Microsoft? Do you remember the correct color sequence? Here it is. Red, green, blue, and yellow. Nestle. There are 3 birds in the original logo. The third option is correct. Your subconscious mind probably remembers Nescafe logo in detail. Yeah, this one over here. Are you a sweet tooth? Also? Can you recognize Nesquik? Here it is. What about Milky Way? Ah, the third option is correct. Let's try Kit Kat. Any ideas? This one is correct. What about Kraft Singles? Yep, the first option is correct. Can you find the original Tropicana? The second option is correct. How about Hershey's Kisses? Option 4 is correct. Baskin Robbins. Only the second option has the correct spelling. What about Halls? The first option is correct. Let's move on and check the Krispy Kreme Donuts logo. Any ideas? The fourth logo is correct. Lay's. What's your choice? Only the third option is correct. What about Belvita? This logo is correct. And what can you say about the Mars logo? Only the first one is correct. What about Walt Disney? Can you find the right castle? The fourth logo is original. Everybody knows the Orbit logo, right? Can you spot the original graphics? Here it is. Do you like gum? Then it won't be hard for you to find the correct Doublemint logo. The third option is correct. Any ideas about Mentos? The second logo is original. And what about Wendy's? Which portrait decorates the logo? The third lady is original. And finally, Instagram. This one is tricky because all the 4 logos look almost identical. This one is correct.